What's going on, GameDad fam? I'm Josh, the GameDad, and this is Air Combat. Now, you may be familiar with the Ace Combat series. This is where the series got its roots. It was originally released for the PS1, one of the first games for the system, and it's one of the games I got when I got my PlayStation as a Christmas gift. Very Top Gun. Okay, very stealth. You know, it's just one of those. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's actually been years since I played it. So to be fair, I don't know how well it holds up on the gameplay front, but it was a fun game. And I just wanted to go back and relive one of the first PlayStation games I ever owned, and that I did play to completion. Alrighty, one-player game mode. We'll do this normal, because like I said, it has been a bit. The first thing, remember correctly, it lets you pick your plane, and then your mission? Or is it mission and then plane? Okay, gentlemen, you're the cream of the world's air forces. This country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorized force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks. To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration commensurate with your positions as the premier Top Guns of the world. Top Gun! Yeah! This is mid-90s, late 90s... macho action at its finest. Oh, look at that loading screen, though. Thing of beauty. And then there's the game. So, right now there's only one mission, but one of the cool things about this game, you see all those red dots? There are going to be multiple times where it's like you beat a mission, and then you have to select between multiple missions to move forward. Destroy the enemy supply lines. Let's do it. And now, it's evaluation of your operational abilities. Intelligence reports to enemy supply units moving in assembly, their forward positions. You should have the advantage of surprise. So this lets you know before you get in that there's going to be 6 enemy aircraft you have to focus down. Oh, shoot. This is an early PlayStation game, so, oh, that's... Right, hold on. First, view aircraft. I can do the F4 or the F14. I mean... It seems like an easy decision. Unless I'm not able to buy it. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, if I'm correct, Circle, it's an early PlayStation game, or very RPG-like, so Circle is accept, and X is cancel. Yeah, so the F4 apparently is just, you know, just there. Gonna go with the F14, folks. Alrighty. And then you get into the action, and this game is not super complex. I think if you look it up right now, it's a couple bucks to get the PS1 copy, but honestly, it's fun. It's a fun time.
Ready?
Yeah. I am.
Break now!
Break now! Okay. So, gonna get this sucker right in view. Oh, I didn't lock on yet. Dang it.
Jesus, miss!
You can't afford to... Bam! Got him locked.
Take off!
And yeah, that's basically him. Get him in your sights long enough that you can lock on.
Bogey on our 6. On our left.
I could have sworn there was a way to
on our left.
Fly faster, but now I can't remember what it is.
Warning. Warning.
On us. Missile approaching. Dive.
No.
Dive.
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 Oh, shoot.
Alert, body damage. 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 Al Alert, body damage.
On our left.
Alert, body damage.
You can see the map isn't perfect, the bottom left map. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is... Wait, is that it? Yep, there we go. R1 is to accelerate. There we go. I'm good now.
On our left.
Oh, shoot.
Enemy in sight.
It doesn't necessarily work the easiest to control,
Locked on
but...
target. Fire. Shoot it down. Bingo. Yahoo! Jesus. Bogey on our tail.
Bogey on our tail!
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked.
This is good times, though, for me.
Guys. Guys.
It says missile approaching, but if you're in the midst of a turn, I do remember you can basically ignore that. And so yeah, basically...
Target. Fire. Shoot it down. Enemy target located.
Got him! And so you gotta just basically take these guys out as you're able.
Shoot it down. Blew him away.
Blew him away! Ah, man, this takes me back. So when I got my PlayStation, it was originally my uncle's.
Up ahead.
I may have told this story before, but I just felt like bringing it up anyways.
Locked on target. Fire.
It was originally my uncle's,
Take off.
and he had it because he liked school techie things, but he wasn't, you know, playing it enough to validate having it, so he gave it to my parents and thus to me, and it became a Christmas gift. And I got this. Yeah, I got several games as a result when I got it, because, you know, it was originally his. I got this. I got NBA in the Zone, which you've obviously seen my thoughts on that.
Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss!
Oh.
Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss!
Jesus missed! There it is. I got this NBA in the Zone, Tetris Plus, which is a great game. It's one of the best Tetris games ever made, in my opinion. Namco Museum Volume 2, Battle Arena to Shinden.
Let's return to mission, buddy.
I don't know where to go. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, there you are. I just gotta get closer. Coming up on you, boss. So, this, obviously, I played each of those games a bunch, because my parents were like, you know, you got all these games, we're not buying you more games. And so it was a while before I got another PlayStation 1 game. So I obviously played the heck out of each of the ones I had. I played a lot of this. Okay, there we go.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! On our left!
I know he's not saying
On our right!
it, but it really sounds like he's out here shouting, Jesus, missed!
Let's return to mission, buddy! Up ahead!
Okay.
Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss!
I know he's shouting, he just missed. As far as I'm aware, you gotta get within 1,000 feet of him, and then you're able to log in, or lock on. But yeah, this is just, this game, it's not, I mean, it's one of the first console flight simulators that did well, and especially being, you know, combat-based, as opposed to,
enemy target located.
as opposed to just a simple flight simulator. But other than that, the main reason I'm playing it is just the childhood thing. I got it for Christmas, and man, I remember at the time a lot of kids were, a lot of friends were like, I don't know about this PlayStation mess. Like, I mean, we're gonna turn our backs on Nintendo, especially when they got a 64-bit Nintendo coming out. Why would I play a 32-bit PlayStation?
Mission accomplished.
And yet, bits don't matter. That was fun! That was 10 minutes of fun. I know it didn't look like much, but that was 10 minutes of fun. As the game goes on, it gets much more intense. I'm not gonna play the whole game, and I'm also not gonna make this a series, and I'm not gonna have this be a super long level, but I will at least get into the next level, because if I remember correct, the next level is the desert level, and so in addition to enemies, you also, one of the next level's enemies is a desert level, and so in addition to enemies, you can also take out, like, fuel supply warehouses. So, you know, it gives you that whole ground to air thing. And it was basically, this was one of the first, like, console games that really lets you know, like, you're capable of some new things. Ooh, the Stealth Fighter, which had terrible stats, but it did allow you to go stealth. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Let's have some fun. Let's go stealth. And yeah, you automatically have that little paint job going on. You notice I have 3 planes on the bottom. Having different planes is important. You can have your plane destroyed. If it's destroyed, it's gone. That's what you get the money for, is so you can buy new planes. But this game had a very mid-90s action movie feel. And that's what makes it fun. Like, you just have that moment like, I'm in Top Gun! Fun fact, me and my best friend can and often do the Top Gun head high five. The
Ready?
No, it's not the...
Break
Dang,
down.
I was hoping this was the desert mission so I could show that off. It might be the next one after this.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bring shot! Focus on our 6.
Dang! Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Now, obviously, having everything washed out and green is not exactly
Up ahead!
the best thing ever. But, you know,
Up ahead! Focus on
go
our
focus
6.
on the target real quick. Actually, no.
Enemy locked on. Take off! Jesus, miss! On our left!
No, 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 no.
Jesus, on our left! Up ahead! On our right!
Caution.
Pull out of it!
Oh, I stalled. Okay. Yeah, you can use L1 to slow yourself, but you can stall out the engine doing that.
Enemy
Later on, the
target
game
located.
gets hard, honestly, not even
Enemy
because
inside.
of enemy aircraft, but because there are a number of them and they fly better. And so you end up having the difficulty of not
Enemy
stalling out in midair, becoming pretty much your
Enemy
your
locked on
biggest
target.
fear.
Fire. Shoot it down! Bingo! Yahoo!
He's toast! It's the callouts what does it, as far as I'm concerned.
Enemy in sight.
One thing that sucks about this game is that obviously it was made well before the analog, the DualShock was a thing. For those of you who don't know,
Enemy in sight.
there was no DualShock originally with the PS1 for you young bloods who are unaware. When it launched, it was just
Enemy target.
a regular controller with a D-pad and some face buttons. And then the DualShock came around later, and the game that really showed that off was Ape Escape, arguably the finest 32-bit platforming game based on monkeys, arguably.
Up ahead.
But this game does not support it, so it's a little annoying flying with the D-pad, but it doesn't matter. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm happy. I'm enjoying myself. I'm gonna probably put in a clip of me of like some sort of music from the Top Gun soundtrack, and I want to put some sunglasses on and be like,
Missile approaching. Dive.
Shoot!
Dive. On our left.
aha!
Enemy target located. Take off.
Discount Dennis Leary is doing a great job narrating, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you can feel free to disagree with me there. Oh god, I can't.
Enemy up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire.
Come on! Come on!
Bingo! Yahoo!
Get him!
Yeah! On our 6.
Okay. Now let's
Enemy target
climb
located.
up to 600 miles per hour. AKA how I like to drive. That's a
Enemy
lie.
target located.
My wife likes to drive like that. She has a foot made of
Enemy in sight.
hardened steel.
Fire.
But I tend to be a little bit more patient. That's everyone, right? Oh no! We got a hider over here. He won't be hiding for long. Going in bogey. So yeah, I'll finish up this level and then let me just see if the next one's the desert level, just so you can see the aesthetic. Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this up. There's not really a lot more to show. This game isn't super complex. It's not super deep. It doesn't end up becoming like some revelation in gaming. Like this isn't some me saying like this is a game every gamer should play. It's just I don't know, man. I like air combat. It's a fun game. Which it's funny. I'm not usually a flight simulator game kind of guy. Just never been my thing. It's up there with racing games for me. There'll be like that one or two that just stick with me, and other than that, it's just not my shtick. But I like this game, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you don't mind. You know, I kind of view this, that's ultimately what this is me sharing my life and my past and kind of my future and all that with you guys. Like, that's what this is. It's me opening a door to another person's experiences in life and fun, and hoping that you agree. Patow! Stealth fighter! You end up getting some really very different planes as the game goes on. Like, you can get a bomber and things like that. And I do know there's a code you can get put in to get like a super ultimate plane right out the gate, but I'm good. I don't want to do anything that crazy. I just wanted to play like when I was a kid. What that really needs is on the send-off be like a you know, as you do. Intercept! First, let me see. Is there new aircraft available so you can see them? Yeah, the MiG-31, the FA-18. Okay. Yeah, so you can see. You build up the planes you can get throughout the game, and I can't afford them yet, but the FA-18 is a very quick sort of jet. The MiG-31 is your big bruiser. Like, you bring that in when you're like, I'm not that good of a fighter. I would just rather be able to kill things and take hits. Or if you're going into a level, like, you do get to scout out. So if you go into a level and you see you are just absolutely overwhelmed by numerous forces, which will happen later in the game, then go ahead and use something like that. In this case, I need the capabilities of the F-14, because I'm probably going to play this level once I finish off camera. Just totes honesty right there. Is this desert level? Yeah, there's this, there's the greens, there's desert. Okay, there's a mountain range as well. And then you also get into like a sort of a more, you get into like more frigid climates and stuff, so. Oh shoot. I got worked right up. Body damage. Alert, body damage. Yeah, so that's air combat, guys. That's mostly all there is to it. I like this game. It's nothing amazing, but I just enjoy it, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. But, you know what? That's basically all there is to it, so, like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. What would be a game that you enjoy, even if it's not a genre you usually enjoy? Like, for instance, how I mentioned, I like this, even though I'm not a big flight simulator guy. I also, for instance, really enjoy
On our right.
Gran Turismo 3 for the PS2. Is it Gran Turismo 3? Gran Turismo 3, I want to say. For the PS2, even though I'm not a big racing game fan.
Take off. Jesus,
So,
miss.
what's
On
a
our
game
left.
that you would say, like, normally I don't like these type of games, but I like this?
On our right.
You know, I'm always curious about
Take
that.
off.
So let me know down below. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. And otherwise,
Jesus, miss.
you know how it goes. I'll catch you next time, GameDad fam. Alright.